This is the disassembly of the Walther P22. First, I'm going to ensure this firearm is unloaded by checking the magazine and the chamber, just verifying there's no round in the chamber. I'm going to decock this pistol by reinserting the magazine and pulling the hammer back down. I'm going to pull the magazine back out, and on both sides of the frame there's this takedown lever, or kind of a U-shape. I'm going to grab this. Sometimes you got to wiggle it from both sides and basically pop it down to where it's down on both sides. Once you do that, you're going to pull the slide back in the rear position, and you're actually going to pull up as you slide it back off the front of the frame, basically to clear that hammer. Now, do this slowly because the spring can kind of jump out at you. So we'll pull the spring and guide rod out and add as a disassembled gun. Normally I don't show a reassembly of a gun because it's just reverse steps, but because this is a free floating guide rod that kind of just sits in here and the barrel and everything doesn't come out, I'm going to show you at least what I found to be an easy method to reinsert or get this gun back together. Alright, first I like to start depressing this spring on this guide rod, and then I reinsert it back into the actual slide of the gun. I'll go ahead and depress that pretty much all the way, and I'm going to hold that with my left hand. While I'm holding it with my left hand, I take the frame of the gun, as well as obviously the barrel, and I put that barrel back into the hole of the slide that it needs to go in. Once I get this kind of through and back onto the frame, I'm going to slowly let go of the guide rod, and I'm going to wiggle it in place. You'll actually hear it snap in place when it fits the right hole. There we go, it snapped back into the guide rod hole there. I'm going to slide the slide back in the rear position, and I'm going to actually push it down as I slide it back forward. That way it actually pushes down this hammer and allows it to go back on the frame of the gun. Then all I have to do is take this disassembly lever notch thing here. I'm going to push it up, and that locks that slide back in place on that frame of that gun. Do a couple of dry fires of the weapon just to make sure that it works. That is a fully reassembled gun.